Smallmouth bass, arguably one of the best sport fish in North America. Why, you might ask? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple. They like to bite, fight, and leap, and are generally not too picky about what it is they're hitting. The smallmouth range has radically increased over the last 30 years because of management philosophy and angler ethics. These fish were considered strangers to most anglers back then. Now they are common all across the United States, north to south and coast to coast. While these little sticks of scaly dynamite can be caught on a wide variety of lures, everybody has their favorites, including Al Lindner, who's going to give us the inside scoop on his favorite colors for bruiser bronzebacks all across the country.
Oh, big fish. What a way to start. Holy mackerel. Oh, what a donkey pig. Ugh.
What do you got him on there?
What is she a pig? Is she ever a pig? Oh, baby. When you see this thing is a mule, an absolute mule. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got her. Oh. Look at that fish. Wow. And look at the size of that smallmouth. That is a perfect specimen. What a beast. You know, if you've been watching us on the Angling Edge and followed our careers, and even if you go back to the days Ron and I owned in fishermen, you often heard us say that smallmouth bass are our favorite fish. And they still are today. And I'm so happy that smallmouth fishing today is better than it's ever been. We've got more and bigger fish like this than we've ever experienced in this country. And man, we've learned so many more ways to catch them. There are so many different lures, so many presentations, and so many different things that we keep learning every year to whack these big brown beauties like this. Oh, look at that one, Ryan. Ain't she a monster?
A gooder.
Let's have a little fun. Hypothetically, if I was stranded on an island and there was one lake and it had smallmouth in it, which wouldn't be bad by the way, and I had to have a handful of baits and very limited colors, what would those baits be and what colors? Well, first off, I would have X-Wraps. This lure has the flexibility to be worked in ultra cold water to very warm water by just modifying my presentation. The two colors I would have would be a hothead and a hot pink. These colors are overlooked by many smallmouth fishermen and shouldn't be. They really produce big time. Next, I would have a jig in a tube, and there's only one color for me, it's green pumpkin. I don't know how many bags I go through in a year, but it's a ton. Third, I would have a grub for my jig. The color I have the most faith in is plain old yellow. Fourth is a hair jig, and you only need one color here, that's black. Fifth is a spinnerbait, half-ounce double willow leaf white. 6 and 7 are real simple, a frog pattern skidder prop and a 5.5-inch muck probe worm on a drop shot. 8 and 9 are a pink flutterworm and a pink minnow. Yeah, you heard me right, pink for both styles of plastic. I started messing around with this color and it blew my doors off. Smallmouth love it. Now, color selection is very subjective. These are my color picks for primary smallmouth baits anywhere, anytime.
Nah, it ain't a big one, it ain't a bad one, no.